You know, I got a friend. He's into sloppy bears.
What's a sloppy bear? Who am I kidding? You're out of my league.
Fourth week of Pride Month, and we're featuring a bot whose gay relationship is generally lesser known, yet was pivotal to some long-running plot threads in the comics he appeared in. Talking about NEEDLENOSE today via his Legacy Evolution toy. NEEDLENOSE has always been depicted as a fashionista, a bit of a snob, so it's interesting that in the original IDW comics, he found himself in love with a bit of a slob. Okay, more like a lot of a slob. Yeah, he fell for Horrible, a bot crude in both mind and body, proud to be utterly disgusting in both attitude and hygiene. Bit of a Paula Abdul MC Scat Cat thing, only not stupid. Needle was apparently fascinated with Bull's rejection of the rules and mores that Needle had lived by, leading to love. Seemingly one-sided, but they stuck together a very long time, so who knows? When Horrible got his head blown off as part of a complex conspiracy of power plays on a freshly post-war Cybertron, NEEDLENOSE did not take it well. The death of the only bot he'd ever loved led to a pretty long plot thread with him joining various Decepticons, attempting to seize power in some form or another, and generally not having a very good time. Look, I told you, IDW V1 was all up to the tits in drama. Speaking of, his Legacy toy also had a bit of a prolonged not good time getting made. He was in 2 different fan polls as a bot who could appear in an upcoming toy line, first for Siege, and then again for Earthrise, and he lost both times. Though really, I think the development wait did him well in the long run. Like a lot of modern toys, he's far from exceptional, but also lacks any huge obvious flaws. A solid B. And he comes with his Target Master buddies, the gnarly surfer dude Sunbeam and bumbling mechanic Zigzag, who are not improvements on the original toys in any particular way, but they're here. And I have no idea if either of them are queer in some form. Hell, they've barely ever appeared in fiction at all, never mind had any roles of note. Though Sunbeam's whole thing is that he's always looking for the next thrill, so in my head he'd be Pan, just for the opportunities provided. Let me have this. And a side-type observation, man, the 1988 Autobots sure ain't get the kind of love the 88 cons have had in the last decade, huh? But, you know, it's hard to argue when the results are this stylish. And with the recent new toy of Horrible, you too can get your Transformers Stolly/Bingus action going on. Okay, that reference was just for me. Thanks for joining me through this month of looking back at the ever-growing history of Transformers under the LGBTQ+ flag. Hoping next year I have even more new options. If you like these little history bits, why not sub to the scribe and com to the Ment section? More will keep on a-coming.